4, 3, 2, 1. I mean, there's only one song I can sing dressed like this. Batman.
Ghostbusters.
Batman? What?
I mean, Freakazoid. No, Freakazoid. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome.
Oh, God. These were terrible songs.
She's like Darkwing Duck.
How does that shit go?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, Darkwing Duck.
That is not it.
Darkwing Duck.
That's not it.
Oh, man.
Just fucking up all the songs today.
Darkwing Duck.
Do something different.
Okay. You're a personal jeweler.
Darkwing Duck.
Why
Do we tell the origin or no?
Sure.
No, what are you doing?
I'm trying to come up with the theme song.
A fucking song.
Okay. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Every Spider-Man begins with K.
No, it doesn't. Messing up the song.
Can you unzip me, please?
No, sing the song and I'll unzip you.
Fine.
Okay.
How do I live without you?
I
want to know.
All right.
That's the Spider-Man version.
Oh, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser podcast. I'm Tim ChunkysDead.
I'm a clock.
And I'm Nikki Blades.
Happy Halloween! What's up, y'all? So welcome to the special Halloween episode of the No Chaser podcast. I apologize to Nikki Blades. I literally thought of this like last night, last minute. I was like, yo, it's Halloween. So I just happened to have this Beauty and the Beast clock ready for Rick.
Looks exactly like it.
And what am I supposed to be wearing?
I thought I had a Mrs. Incredible outfit for you with her thick self, but I just could not find it. Sorry.
Are these prescription?
Yes.
Is this what the blonde chick wore in Incredible?
Kinda.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
it kind of that.
Yeah. And I know, here's
My regular attire.
Yes, this is not
This is-
her attempt at a costume
No, this was my
beforehand.
outfit.
It's just what she had.
This is what I was going to wear regardless.
if y'all watched last year's Halloween episode, Nikki Blades had like multiple outfits.
Yes.
Sorry.
I was so excited, but who knows? Maybe it'll be Halloween in November and I'll just randomly show up in a costume.
We don't need an excuse.
Okay.
You know what we should do?
I do like dressing up.
We should do a pajama party episode.
Yeah, we should. Okay. I like that.
About to get me some Savage X Fenty.
Ooh, get the
Hell
silk
yeah.
draws.
The see-through joints.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we should.
Man, did I ever tell you guys about this? I think I did, about when I got invited to that lingerie party in college, but I wasn't ready for it.
Yes.
Yes. So I had just like fucking dirty drawers on.
Yeah.
Not dirty, but dusty.
Yeah.
Dusty, musty, and crusty.
But yeah, so last night it was probably like what, 8:30?
Yeah.
It was about 8:30.
A little after 8:30.
Little after 8:30, which is not that bad, but because I go to bed by like 9,
Mm.
Tim sent the text message and was like, "Oh shit, Halloween episode.
Yeah.
Bring your costume." And I'm like, "I ain't got no costumes. You find something." I moved.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I moved. I have no idea where any of my costumes are. I pulled out what? 2. I was a Power Ranger last year, and I had the Punisher outfit. Then I had a Venom outfit after outside of here. So all my costumes I've worn. And then I just threw this because he said he had a costume for me.
Man, well, in my head, I was like, she'll be all right. She pulled up with 3 outfits last year.
I love Halloween.
Yeah, but I forgot about the move and everything.
So I'm a spy?
You're a spy. You're a
International super spy.
You're a ninja. You're a spy. Dominatrix.
Yes.
Yes.
All those things that wear bodysuits. A hooker.
High-end hooker.
You know what I'm saying? The higher the move, the higher the price.
There you go.
You know?
Yeah.
Just making up shit now.
Halloween.
I love Halloween.
Halloweeners.
I wonder what Halloween's going to be like. Wait, it was pandemic last year too,
Yeah.
right?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is I thought there would be more people trick or treating on my block. There were not at all.
Yeah.
Understandably, but
I just feel like not a lot of people trick or treat like they used
Yeah.
to. Like when we were
Before the pandemic.
younger,
mhm.
yeah, I just felt like it started slowly stopping. Mind you, my parents and my family like live in the burbs. I mean,
Mhm.
you know, they live out in the country. So you would think you'd see all the kids running around in the
Mhm.
streets. No. And they trick or treat like right after school, and they just do like the school activities, and that's pretty much it.
Damn.
Because of creeps, man.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Creeps and,
yes.
and tainted candy and
Yeah.
all types of shit.
Bro, I used to go trick-or-treating late. Like,
Yeah.
you wait till it's dark. to
Dark.
trick-or-treat.
Right.
Dark, and then the light, like the Halloween
Mhm.
decoration lights come on before you go trick-or-treating.
felt like-
It's just me and my sister who ain't grown either.
Yeah.
And we was good.
No cars in the streets. Everybody's just there for the kids to have fun. You see everybody out. Yeah, not at all. I could only imagine, like, how is that in LA?
Well, you know what? I think everybody is trying to find safe alternatives now. Like, you know, a lot of people go to the mall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Disneyland has a whole thing they do now.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Which I had no idea that they do, but I was trying to film there the other day, and apparently they do a thing where the park shuts down at 6 and it's just trick-or-treaters in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah.
And they have like certain like gated communities that are dedicated to that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like planned out type of thing, situations like that. So people figure it out.
Yeah, my niece's school did a whole big fair and had like different booths that they could trick or treat at and made it really fun, but it's nowhere near what I remember. Or even strangers making their own little haunted houses. I don't know if I feel comfortable
Yeah.
nowadays.
Those used to be lit.
Right,
Yeah.
where you see like the trash bags on the outside and the lights and the fog machine. If there was a fog machine, it was dope. I was a big old crybaby sissy, and I sat outside and I refused to go into the haunted houses, but I would take my niece if she wanted to.
Mm.
I'd go in there.
Are you a big, Halloween Horror Nights Not Scary Farm? No, not for
No,
you.
because if you jump out at me, I'm punching you. Like there's no in between. I am not built for it. I don't like being
I
scared.
mean, you're built for it. You could really
I
punch
probably
somebody.
actually
You should work there.
probably actually could. I'd be like, the fuck you think you do?
I had a
But
boy that actually socked a monster and got kicked out of Not Scary
yeah,
Farm.
I don't like
Scary, yeah.
I don't like it. I've tried to go as an adult to more things because I'm too grown to be afraid of fake shit. So I try to go, but it still gets me.
Hey,
I'm
man, that's
still
just scary.
scary.
No,
I'm
don't be
still
afraid.
scared.
Monsters are people too.
I know.
Remember, I had a conversation with one. Remember at Six Flags? I think it was.
Snatch.
Yeah. we were standing outside of something, and this giant fucking monster dude comes by, and his thing was to go like snatch, right? And my dumb ass said, "What you say?" He said, snatch. And that was a highlight.
Snatch.
No,
Oh my
snatch.
God.
Like,
Oh,
no, snatch.
I do like going to the like corn mazes and the pumpkin patch.
That's scary.
Mind you, those are
Damn.
the corn maze.
Corn maze is a maze.
Maze.
Wow. I went to the haunted house in Long Beach, and because they do the Queen Mary, they deck it all out, make it all haunted.
Hey, let's all go to that.
Ugh, and I don't. All right, maybe. And I was walking by one little twitching zombie in the corner, right? And we were walking by with the homie, and he was like, "What's cracking?" And I was like, "Did Monster just say what's cracking?" And then he said, "What's cracking, lagging?" Dude.
So for the morning show, they were talking about what we're going to do to get ready for Halloween. And we have the Winchester Mansion out in San Jose off of Santana Row. So the Winchester Mansion, it's that one house that was built with all these weird doors and it's haunted and all this other stuff. So they've broadcasted there before. But there's some hotel apparently like in San Francisco that's super haunted.
Oh God.
And they're wanting to stay there. And I would love to be a team player and be like, yay. But a big part of me is like, you don't fuck with
Yeah.
you don't
No,
fuck
thank
with
you.
them.
Yeah.
So they're planning on broadcasting, and they had asked me today, Nikki, do you want to do it? And I've expressed my opinions on that. And I went, yeah, whatever for a team.
God.
But I don't think I'm gonna do it. I feel like
You could be the man on the street. Stand in front of it.
I'm gonna stay back in the studio because I'm terrified. Like, look, what if it's actually haunted? Okay, what if it's really haunted?
It definitely is.
It's 1,000% haunted, right? And then I'm over here fucking with you for entertainment. They know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I am not into that. If I'm afraid of people pretending to be dead, I'm afraid of actual dead people. I don't think I'm gonna do it. Would you guys do it?
No, never.
No.
Okay.
I accidentally stayed in a hotel that I felt like was haunted in San Francisco, and that was the worst experience of my life.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, no, not for me.
Okay.
Well, speaking of being dead and laughing emojis.
Like, where are you gonna go with this one?
Speaking of, oh my God, I'm dead.
Okay.
Today's we got a special guest today. You know what I'm saying? She's all over the TikToks. She's probably, damn near got banned off TikTok for her shenanigans plenty of times. She's out here. She does whatever the fuck she wants. You know what I'm saying? She does whatever the fuck she wants.
Yeah.
She's a G. She be talking that shit and doing all types of reckless shit.
She's putting things on her fingers right now.
On her fingers.
Oh shit!
Make some noise for today's very special guest, ChunkysDead. What's up? What's up, girl? I like the one. I like that.
I'm putting on my claw so I can clap my own uterus later.
Do what you gotta do.
Oh, whoa, I accidentally dropped it.
You have to do it a little bit closer.
little
You gotta
bit, do it
right
one time.
here. Now you can bend over.
It's like,
Oh,
wow.
there we go.
There's
You gotta
no
do to the
camera.
camera. Do to the camera.
No. That was for me.
I can eat all day. Is this show? Say yes.
Yes.
Get it. She's twerking right now for those of y'all just listening.
Oh my God, you guys all look amazing.
Thank you. You
Thank
look
you.
Like
great.
literally look so amazing. Yeah, I'm so sorry I'm late. It's because I'm the worst.
No, it's okay. You want me to pour you a little drink?
Yes.
Right now.
Oh, can you bring the mic closer to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Those
yes.
glasses
I will-
are cute.
Thank you. I will literally do whatever you need me to. I'm so sorry I'm late. I can make up for it with my body, with my mouth, with
Yes.
my time, with my clout. Thank you so much.
All those things I'm gonna need later.
Okay.
Everything you just listed off, you can make.
Hey,
hit
just
payments later.
just be you.
You are good.
That's all I want.
Okay, amazing.
just do you.
Because this is me, frenetic and on drugs always.
Cheers.
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 Reach, Spidey.
Rick's chilling. We
I don't need life. I'm high on drugs.
there you go. Do you think stay in drugs, don't do school? Oh, bring that mic closer. Sorry.
Oh, got it. Like this.
Yes, have it right
There
there.
you
Okay, got it.
Those are cute.
Do that. So we know you as a ChunkysDead.
Yes.
But what is your real name?
Melissa.
Melissa, damn. So
But
what do you want
like-
us to call you?
Your dirty cum slut, whatever.
Yeah, we can do that. My dirty cum slut.
Daddy, Zaddy.
See, Zaddy, I can do.
Just call me Chunk.
Chunk.
Chunks.
Okay.
That works.
Yeah, because no, I like it because I'm just like I just know I'm a unit of force. So I'm Taiwanese and literally my name in Chinese translates to brute force. Like technically it's like everlasting strength, but it makes sense. It's just very like, oh, okay, I can brute force my way through anything.
Oh, there you go.
What is the ChunkysDead part? Like what's
It's just from a song. It's literally just like a dumb song. It's like his name is Chunky. He's dead. It's like this Donkey Kong meme song. And so when I first saw it on TikTok, I was like, that's so funny and so relevant. Everybody will know what this is. And of course everybody doesn't. And then so everybody is like, oh no. And then autocorrect when people are like typing my name because people will call me like Chunks or Chunky, but autocorrect always changes it to Chink. It's like, hey Chink,
Oh, God.
Chinky's dead. Oh, Chinky's alive.
Chinky's dead.
Yeah, and I just know it's a typo.
Right.
Unless it's not.
And everyone's like, yo, she got some chunky eyes. And then we're like, wait, that's not wait, something right.
I know. I have a very chunky personality,
go.
obviously.
Embrace that chunk, girl.
Oh my God. No, seriously, when I get recognized in public because I'm so relevant. No, literally. But when I get recognized, I remember this one time I was at a coffee shop and this guy, as I'm ordering coffee, he goes like, hey, you're that chunky girl. And nobody knows that's my username if they don't know who I am. So everybody at the coffee shop was like, oh my God,
How
Is he
dare
just
you.
like,
Rude.
Yeah.
and I'm just like, hello, the politically correct term is brave.
Hello.
Yeah, don't call me beautiful. I'm brave.
Yeah,
Don't
you
call
out
me
here.
successful,
I
I'm
mean, you
brave.
got your bones all exposed.
Oh, I know. It's very like, I don't know. I just like, this is like a skin tight Halloween thing I have. I was going to wear the chicken suit, but if I wore the chicken suit, then how would I show that I didn't eat all day?
We're damn near wearing the same thing, except yours has designs on it.
No, literally. And we're both so boobular, you know? Like I've been, I recently got into ketamine and like every night I've been doing like bong rips and ketamine and it makes me feel like this boob fairy. Like literally like I'll like have galaxy lights and I'll just be like, I'm a boob fairy. And then I was thinking, I was like, oh, maybe we should start a religion, like a breast milk religion where the god is Queen Latifah. Cause when I was high, I was like, Queen Latifah. And then like, you know, we all pray to her if we want a bountiful yield of breast milk this fall. And I imagine Queen Latifah coming in and like her tits are out and she's like spitting out like acidic milk, kind of like how llamas have acidic spit. I'm talking too much.
No, do you think?
No,
Okay.
because now I have a whole
following.
visual.
Yeah.
I'm visualizing this.
Acidic milk.
Okay, acidic milk. You got to finish the story because we're
Yeah,
invested
no, because
now.
I just think it'd be great to have a breast milk religion where like literally every night we're just praying to Queen Latifah, and if she so deems that, you know, these lactating people are worthy, then she'll just grant us like a bountiful yield of breast milk in the fall. And if you don't pray to her, it's kind of like, you know, in the old times where people would like pray to gods for a good harvest or
Yeah.
whatever, but this is more of like a breast milk thing.
That's what I do once a month.
If there's one thing I learned from this whole baby making process, it is that healthcare for women is unnecessarily complicated. These are facts. Y'all got all types of stuff going on down there. I don't understand it. I don't even understand how healthcare works. And for you ladies, I know it's even more difficult. And you know, here's the thing, right? I know life is stressful enough, but access to healthcare shouldn't be, okay? Luckily, getting birth control is one less thing you have to worry about with the Pill Club. You'll never have to make a trip to the doctor or wait in line at the pharmacy ever again. They provide access to care from the comfort of your home and delivery to your door in discreet packaging, okay? Ladies, do you need to renew your birth control prescription? Want to switch your birth control? Maybe try it for the first time? Whether you know the brand you want or you want help finding the best option, the Pill Club medical team has your back. And if you're on birth control, remembering to take your pill is already enough work. I don't even have to deal with what you ladies go through, and I be forgetting to flush the toilet after I poo. It's a struggle, okay? Forget going to the doctor in person to get your prescription and picking it up from the pharmacy. The Pill Club wants to help take the work out of taking care of yourself, okay? Nice and easy. The Pill Club is a birth control subscription prescribed by a medical professional and delivered straight to your door for free. The Pill Club carries over 120 FDA-approved brands. Most brands of birth control are free with insurance or Medicaid. Otherwise, prices start as low as $7 per month without insurance. Now, that's just great. That's the price of a Subway combo, right? The Pill Club delivers birth control to your door for free in discreet packaging. And what's more, their licensed medical team is just a text away to give you the best reproductive health care. Okay? Right now, I got y'all. I'm hooking you up. When you go to thepillclub.com/chaser, the Pill Club is offering a $10 donation to bedsider.org for every No Chaser listener who becomes a patient. Your donation will help low-income individuals get access to birth control through bedsider.org. Now, that's great. Come on, we can all help each other out here, okay? That's thepillclub.com/chaser to get your first birth control care package and donate to help more women in need of affordable birth control. Remember, thepillclub.com/chaser, and you must use the link to make a donation. Yo, hey, where my entrepreneurs at? Where's everybody out there trying to start their own thing, get their own thing going, and what you need is a website. Every business needs a website, and sometimes you just don't know where to start. Lord knows I have no types of knowledge when it comes to that type of thing. So that's why I F with Squarespace, okay? Squarespace empowers millions of dreamers, makers, and doers by providing them with the tools they need to bring their creativity ideas to life. That's right, creativity ideas to life. On Squarespace's dynamic all-in-one platform, customers can build a website, claim a domain, sell online, and market a brand. These are all very important things like goodybrand.com, which I established with the homies. Our products combine cutting-edge design and world-class engineering, making it easier than ever to establish your online presence, which is very important nowadays. Squarespace is perfect for people who are ready to make their ideas a reality and want those ideas to stand out. Some of their brand pillars are design, innovation, storytelling, entrepreneurialism, customer enablement, Come on, you gotta enable some customers, right? Squarespace tools are DIY in nature, meaning anyone can learn about or use or create the following without any technical expertise. I'm talking about it can give an all-in-one platform, e-commerce, domains, marketing tools, analytics. It's easy to use and there's world-class design, okay? All in one, all that shit under one space. A Squarespace, if you will. You can sell unlimited products and services online with no transaction fees and effortlessly manage your inventory, orders, and customers. So if you want to create a beautiful website to turn your cool idea into a new website, or present your work using Squarespace's professional portfolio designs, display products in customizable galleries, and add password protected pages to share private work with clients, come on. Squarespace is where it's at, all right? I'm talking about everybody from graphic designers to photographers to restaurants. Restaurants for sure need websites. Athletes, gyms, coaches, museums, anything you need. Instructors, especially nowadays during this whole world of digitally zooming in to teach things. For sure, you're gonna need this right here, okay? And just for y'all, I got a special treat. Go to squarespace.com/code for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer CODE to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Bang. I like it.
That's how I got
Makes
mine.
sense.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Breast milk.
tasted breast milk?
No, and it's a goal of mine, honestly, because I heard
There's plenty of people that will willingly let you try their.
Oh, I know. So many people would pay for me just lick their titty a little bit because people are like, "Oh, I'll give you some." I'm like, for free, cute.
What's a weird request you've gotten in your DMs?
Oh my God! So you know how NFTs are in right now?
Yeah.
So people are always because I make a lot of raunchy jokes because making sex jokes is a personality trait. Just kidding. But literally, so NFTs are in right now, and I think somebody commented on one of my videos once. It's like, can I use your discharge as cooking oil? Which is so disgusting. But I made a video about it.
Oh.
I made a video about it, and I was
Put
just
it in a jar.
no, literally Belle Delphine, bathwater 2.0. Literally, I was just oh yeah, I could just have discharge jars and I could call them diss jars.
Diss jars, yeah.
Exactly. It'd be a very discharge thing. But then obviously that's super disgusting and I don't know, it'd have to be diluted discharge because I was thinking okay, how much discharge can I have a day? That it's this much, right? And you'd have to dilute it with
Well,
I don't know.
you could do
weird
it a sample size. When you go and get eye cream from
Yes.
Sephora, you
Yeah,
could
yeah.
you could do a small sample
True.
size.
Oh
my
We're
God.
just you gotta
goodie bags at a party.
The people want it. You gotta come up with a solution. So the little small, an eye cream, a La Mer, the expensive shit.
Yes.
There you go.
If it's you had me at expensive.
You're welcome.
At any given point in time, I'm just is this expensive? Does it feel expensive? Okay, it's my brand. But the thing that the person asked me was, they were like, hey, I know you probably don't want to sell your real pussy juices in your discharge, so why don't you make a pussy juice NFT? And then he sent me all these images. He's like, let's collab on a pussy juice NFT together. And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Why would I need you to do that? I could just do it myself. And so that was a recent ask I had. I get a lot of so back when I was more of a chicken meme, I had a lot of chicken content back in the day.
Which is where I found you at.
Wait, really?
Yes. So I do follow you on TikTok.
Oh my God, thank you.
Yeah,
so
and I
much.
remember it was a lot of the baby hairs.
Yeah.
I first stumbled across.
They're still here.
I first
They're still
stumbled
here.
across the baby hairs, the yoga pants, the content, the conversation. I remember there was
Who let me look like that? Obviously I'm so much hotter now, but literally, who let me look like that?
I thought it was fun.
Thank you so much for saying that because I look back at those old videos and I'm just someone should have just taken me out back and fucking ew.
But that's what
We
made
like baby hair.
No, but that's what made me follow you. There was something. There was
'Cause I was so
saw,
ugly? Thank you.
Not even that. I saw your content. And I was like, damn, you were really smart and witty. And I found
so much.
that was the part. It didn't even matter what you were wearing or whatever your hair looked like. It was you were so funny, you were so witty, and you were super sharp. And anytime someone had something to say, you had something better to say.
Oh my God.
And I
you're-
remember one of the specific videos was
I need
when
to change my underwear. I'm so wet. Thank you. My literally 100% of everything I do is driven by my ego. And so the fastest way to my heart is just to either give me drugs or compliment me.
There you go.
And you
So-
are doing the most for me right now. I'm just sort of do you want to get married after this?
Whoa.
What?
Shit.
Let me put a ring on it.
Shit.
Shit.
You make good money? Yeah. Okay, we'll talk
Yeah.
later. But I remember, so when I first got onto TikTok, you were one of the first accounts that I followed, and I didn't realize like the army of people you guys had on this app. And there was something like you would have your army versus their army, and there was like these challenges that you guys would
it was like a whole trend that I started. So basically, one of the first like super viral things I did was last year I started a religion based on myself, like a fucking narcissistic opportunist. Cool. And I basically so I had a series of inside jokes, and like at that point in time I had about 1 million followers when I did the whole like viral cult thing. But I just knew those followers were really loyal because the content I was posting was so out of pocket that like people either loved me or hated me. Like even now people are like I'm obsessed with you, or it's just like I want to drag your naked body through a mile of glass because I hate you so much. And I'm like, yeah, okay, like totally get that. And so I basically just had this thing where I had hundreds of millions of people, like I'm not even exaggerating, that's like literally how many people did it, change their profile picture to a photo of my face.
I remember that.
And just like take over TikTok and be super annoying. Because I was just like, people were like, did you expect this to go viral? I was like, not as viral as it did. Like I thought it'd be funny to start a religion based on myself because it'd be like free marketing basically, because it's like, oh look, it's my face, right? But then it like completely was so much more viral than I ever could have expected it to be. And then but once I started that, everybody like, you know, every time you go viral, people are like, can I get a piece of that clout though? And so all these other people, they were like, oh, I want to start a cult too. And I was like, very original.
Oh,
cute.
I thought they were going to join your cult. They wanted to start their own cults.
Yeah, because I know, and so a lot of people joined it. A lot of people started their own cult, and I was like, you know what? Like, I can gamify this. I was like very manic and very passionate about my cult, like when it was first happening, because I was like, whoa, hundreds of millions of people are following religion I made. If that isn't the biggest ego boost, I don't know what is. And so I did this thing where I like orchestrated these cult battles. So everybody, every big TikToker who wanted to start a cult, and so many random people did it. Fucking Gary Vee did it, which was hilarious. I basically put us all in a group chat on Instagram, and I'm like, hey, why don't we have these cult battles where we will schedule like a designated period of time for all of us to go and pick a video and like comment blast it, and whoever's cult has like the most comments wins or whatever. And it was just like a fun thing that I did. Like I did it to that Flex Seal guy, Phil Swift, because I thought it was funny because recently I had seen a meme where he's just always like slapping shit on and it's like Flex Seal. And I was just like, my cult is a meme. We need to like have a battle on a meme ground. Right. And then so that was a thing where I was like, okay, everybody, like at 6 p.m. we're gonna And honestly, it was really fun.
What's the ultimate payoff in your religion? Because, you know, Christians get to go to heaven. So what's the motivation for your religion?
Oh, interesting. Just to feel like, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say it's like doing something just for the sake of doing something. It's like, oh, I'm just like a part of this stupid bullshit thing, like for whatever. Because so many people were like, oh, you have so much power. Why don't you do like a charity or something? And I'm like, because that takes all the fun out of it. I like, are you kidding me? Like, if it's philanthropic, it's lame. It's just like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like I'm actually like, so I actually wore this. So I got this choker custom made to say canceled. Because it's like this whole thing where like whenever I make a thing and people don't like it, they'll like cancel me. It's like this, I'm in this like weird space where it's like enough to feel like I'm getting canceled, but I'm not like as relevant as someone like, you know, Jason Derulo who would get like canceled. But I'm just like cool. Like every time I get like canceled. Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck is me.
Yes, Jason Derulo, the TikToker.
Yes.
Oh my God, I know. I'm so glad TikTok blew him up. But like really though, Jason, if you're listening to this, I actually started a different religion based off of you. Because like I have this whole skit plan. I mean, like whatever, I'm just giving it away now. But I was thinking it'd be funny if I had a tattoo and it said WWJD, and then someone came in and was just like, yo, like I didn't know you were religious like that. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's like this new thing. And they're like, what? Christianity has been around for a while. And I'm like, no, what would Jason Derulo do?
He would dance to it.
And then I just imagine like me praying at night being like, Jason Derulo. Like literally every single time before I do something, like right before I eat a meal, I'm like, Jason Derulo. And like, because like I think Jason Derulo should have his own religion. Just because it saes WWJD.
WWJDD.
JDD, yes.
Yeah, I've been following you on TikTok too, just because I was like, who is this crazy Asian girl? Who is this girl? And then I saw, and then I think Either you were following me already or you followed me back or something.
I have been following you since I was a fucking child. Like literally, no, I'm not even kidding. Like Berg, stop laughing at. Sorry, my assistant's like laughing at me or whatever. Shut up. No, but literally, like I've been talking about meeting you for so long. So like literally like I was on FaceTime with all these friends and I'm like, yo, I'm meeting Timothy De La Ghetto, but he's not De La Ghetto anymore because like it's not PC now. So it's like Chaturangsu or whatever the fuck his real name
That's
is.
pretty close.
Is it Chaturanga?
Chantarangsu.
Oh, okay, cool. I never like really, I see it as like this big block of like, and I'm like, Chaturanga.
That's what happens to most people. Yeah.
No, but like literally it's honestly like such a dream to meet you. Not to be gross. Sorry, I'm about to be so gross right now. But like
now I have to change my panties.
oh my god. Oh, you want to just switch?
Yeah, let's do
We'll
that.
just
not
like
even
mix and
wearing
match
any.
a little bit.
Yeah, mix that. Just get the fluids mixing and joining.
Oh my god, I know, right? Just like absorb that shit.
Brand new
Yeah.
dick
No, literally,
jars.
if you change underwear with me, I would make a
We're gonna be
religion
rich.
based off of that.
We're gonna just start selling their juices.
Yes, we need to sell our juices, but
in
literally,
small eye cream form. You're welcome.
together. Yeah, like an Arnold Palmer. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
or we could make we could mix it with acid, like literally when they make those giant like sheets of acid with like the tabs, we can just put like a little bit of the
sounds
Timothy chunky discharge in it.
I'm down and put a little
Chunky discharge.
Oh, I know, that's so gross. Right? That's so gross.
They're
Yeah.
gonna send it back. They're like, no, I wanted the
You're like, yeah, I want the smooth and creamy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know. Just fucking
nobody ordered
chunks.
chunky.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, maybe that could be the name of my cum towel merch. Because I was thinking, I was like, what is something that everybody needs but no one makes merch of it? And I was like, fucking cum rags.
That's a great idea.
No, seriously, like fucking cum towels. Because
Okay.
it's like normally when there's like cum on you, it's like cool, I'll just get like a paper towel or a baby wipe, or you use like a shower towel, or you use like a shirt, and then it's like,
Yeah.
now this like fucking thing has cum on it. But it's like, no, we just need to make like cum rag merch.
Okay.
That's kind of lit.
Wait, can I simp for you for a little bit?
Please.
Oh my god. So so literally you are so inspiring to me because when I was I think we're probably around the same age. I'm 28, but like when I was growing up, like I was just watching YouTube all the fucking time. Like I grew, like YouTube raised me. Like parents, I don't know them. YouTube raised me. And the only Asians I saw, the only Asians on TV, that's when Asians were like, oh, are you like a kung fu or like a sex worker, or are you like the white character's like sidekick, whatever.
Right.
And so like that, and so like I don't know, Asians were so limited in the media, and I feel like right now Asians are like hot, and I'm like, thank God, now is my time. Now is my time.
Yes.
And so watching you guys, so I was watching like you, Just Kidding Films, and like Wong Fu on YouTube, and it was so inspiring because I was like, wow, like these are the only other like Asians in media who are like, hey, look at me, here's my personality, I'm not just some like stupid kung fu stereotype on not that like that's their fault or anything,
Right.
but like literally I think when I saw that you followed me, I literally shat myself. Like
No.
I did. I was like freaking the fuck out. I was like, holy fucking shit. Like cause my and I went and I called like all of my high school friends, because like me and my high school friends, we'd all like watch your videos together.
Right.
I'd be like, yo, I fucking made it. Timothy De La Ghetto. I mean Timothy Chaturanga or whatever fucking follows me now. And so whatever, you're amazing. I feel so blessed to be here.
No, I'm glad you're here because, like I said, I followed you on TikTok because, I can appreciate whenever an Asian creator especially is putting themselves out there, and especially like, you were out there talking that reckless shit, just saying whatever the fuck you wanted.
Talk about perfect timing. Every time you ended your video, it was like right before you said some extra crazy shit.
Right. So it's like, when an Asian, and especially, an Asian girl is like putting herself out there in a different way and like
Just
not
being out of pocket.
just being out of pocket. I appreciate that, like, cause it's you're even though to some people, like for me, people are like, oh, you just making dick jokes, but it's beyond dick jokes because it's like
there's
I'm showing a
vagina
side.
jokes.
Yeah, there's also vagina jokes.
There's only two kinds of
Exactly.
jokes: dick jokes and vagina jokes.
And
There's only two.
And people aren't used to seeing Asian people do that type of shit.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm saying? So just talking about my dick, talking about your pussy, it's like a way of breaking the stereotypes.
Totally. No, I absolutely think that, because, and I think also like, so I'm about to talk some shit.
Please
Okay,
do.
so about to talk some shit. So like something that actually really bothers me is like when I see Asian creators. So I'll see these like Asian creators on like TikTok or whatever, and they will be doing the most like stereotypical overused jokes. So for example, I'll see a lot of Asian, like I think almost every Asian creator has done this exact skit, and you already know what I'm about to say. It's just sort of like, where are you from? Oh, I'm from California. No, where are you really from? Oh, I'm from da-da-da. Oh, but where are you really from? And it's just sort of like, oh, okay. It's not like that skit hasn't been done 1,000 fucking times into the ground. Like, or they'll just do like the cheap dog eating joke or whatever, where it's just like, oh, this is my dinner tonight, meeting dog. And I look at those creators and I'm like, you are setting us back. Like, one, you are better than this. Like, you are doing this like stupid Asian stereotyping content because you think it'll get laughs from white people or whatever, but like you are better than this, you are smarter than this. And so like no, that's why like I love people like you who are just sort of like, look, I'm a person, a personality, and not just this like weird clickbaity stereotype type thing.
I mean, I definitely clickbait.
Thank you for listening to my
in different ways.
Huh?
I said I definitely clickbait,
Yeah,
but just
you
in different
definitely
ways.
used my boobs a couple times for clickbait.
Yeah, I know.
I shake my ass in every video. Every opportunity I have to just make a complete slut out of myself, I do.
Get in where you fit in.
Yeah, exactly. Because honestly, like I am, I'm really happy with my ass and tits. Honestly,
As you should be.
I'm just very happy with them, and
I'm
I'm
also helping
yeah.
break stereotypes by just shaking your ass because you got ass and you're an Asian girl.
Thank you so much, and I will literally do it for as long as you need me to in this video. Any clickbait? No, because like
Okay, do it.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Camera 1 and down. There you go. 1.
Don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right.
Okay, now camera 2. Camera 2, you got to get the middle one. Middle one. Other
comes
angle.
with a
Ready?
song.
1, 2, 3, go. Yeah. Touch your.
Oh my god.
Okay, ready?
I'm still single.
Okay, we got one more. Now you got to touch your toes on this one.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yes. Oh my god. I almost fell.
Don't
There you go.
don't
There you
fall,
go.
please.
There you go.
I'm a frog now.
And then give Nikki Blaze a lap dance.
Oh shit.
Pretty good.
I said.
Okay.
Oh, no,
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 not Rick, not Rick. Her.
My girl.
Okay, cool. So I'm not distracting. So I'm not gonna laugh.
No, to her.
To Nikki, not Ricky. To Nikki.
Pull that back. Look, he's not going to show up to the next podcast. He's not going to show up to the next podcast. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I just did this with Kevin Kreider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Broke boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that.
She know that's right.
Okay.
Oh wait, your boy's getting some behind the
Oh, here.
scenes.
Oh.
What do you want to
He said do it again.
do it again.
Gotten it. What am I
Ready?
thanking you for? You should have already gotten it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Please don't cancel me for sexual assault. I didn't mean to crawl towards you
Don't
like
worry.
that.
We stopped
caught you
it. We
before it
stopped
happened.
it before
We're good.
anything could happen.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Because
You understood no meant no.
Yeah, no, it sounded
Yeah,
like
I was like, oh
Ricky.
shit.
Yeah, the
But it
name
was-
sounds similar. It's all
Right.
good.
No, because I heard you because you said Nick and I heard Rick and I was like,
I felt like I
Yeah,
felt like
no,
I
it's
needed
okay.
to jump. I was like,
She said,
No, we
no.
go, no.
She's tiny, but she's crazy.
tiny, but she's crazy. Oh my god, I love being called tiny because I'm.
I was talking about my girl.
Oh, okay. Just kidding. I'm tiny in comparison to other people who are larger than me.
that's me.
Fact.
That's me.
Wait, how tall are you?
No, I'm 5'7", but I identify as 5'9".
Oh, we not the same.
How?
I'm 5'9" and identify.
Oh my god, I'm
That's
so
6 feet.
jealous. No, I wore these, so these actually give me like 5 inches, like these just giant shoes, because like people are always like, oh, you're so
They're
much
like
taller than I
sodas.
thought. I'm like, yeah, that's what I fucking.
I'm 5'4" and I identify as 5'4" and a half.
Yeah.
So for self-tape auditions.
That's so nice because some guys go, I'm 6 foot.
Yeah.
No, literally
I'm
when people.
5'8" and I identify as skinny.
Okay, I gotta.
I actually identify as a straight white man.
Oh shit!
That is why I'm so confident.
Hell yeah.
Even though I'm mediocre. Okay.
That's why you popping.
I gotta ask, what's up with Elmo?
What's up with Elmo?
What's up with Elmo? Like,
Okay,
what's,
so that
what is
long
the story behind the long Elmo? I need to know because I see it at the end of the videos. I'm like, where'd he come from? Where
Okay.
did he come from?
So where did Long Elmo come from? So I think like a few months or sometime last year, I was just like scrolling my feed and there was this like I just saw a meme basically. I saw like some like Eastern European guy and he just had this like Long Elmo doll and it was like him and a long and I was like I was entranced. I was just sort of like I felt the way about the Elmo that like 14-year-old girls now feel about Timothée Chalamet and Shawn Mendes. Like I literally was like, this is like it resonated with me so deeply, and I was like, oh my fucking god, I need this shit. And then I was like doing research. I was like, okay, how can I get one of these? And I realized that they're actually specialty made. So the only person who makes them is this like 19-year-old, maybe she's 20 now, but whatever. It was this 19-year-old girl named Josie Simmons in Australia, and she hand makes them, and she's the only person who sells them. And she sells them on Etsy. And I was like, oh my God, I need this immediately. And so like, I bought one, I messaged her and I paid for like express shipping because I was like, I need this like as fast as possible. And I asked her, I was like, so how do you even make these? And so she basically, what she does is she buys a lot of like regular Elmo dolls and then she like cuts them up and then uses the fur from the cut up Elmo dolls to make the like really long one. And of course the first question I asked her, I was like, so how long can it be? And she was like, well, they can be up to 6 feet. And I was just like, oh, but then like, how I'm like 5'7", I didn't want to be emasculated by this other thing. So I was like, I'll take a 4-foot one. Right. So I bought a 4-foot one and I should have brought it, but like it's amazing because it has like a spine in it. And I was like, this is so amazing. And I got so, because at that time I was like 6 months out of the last religion I started. And I was just like, and I had this kind of like backstory where, cause back when I was like the Step Chickens cult leader, that was the name of my cult. People were like, where's Father Rooster? Like, who's Father Rooster? And I was like, me, bitch, I'm my own daddy. Like, but then I was like, so I was thinking Long Elmo could be like my alter ego. And then so I'm bipolar. And when I was manic, I made a third TikTok account called like Long Elmo 2020. And it was just me doing Long Elmo content and like singing in the Elmo voice like this. Weirdly good at it.
So good.
Weirdly good at it. Oh, so good. Thank you. Oh, heard someone say that to me last night. Anyway, so and then I was like, so basically I saw it and I was like, cool, I need to make content out of this. And then during the election last year, when I saw that Kanye was running for president, I was like, oh, I mean, like, American politics are always very meme-ish. They're just like a huge fucking joke. And so I was like, well, if Kanye can run for president, then so can my Long Elmo. So I created this whole presidential campaign. I was running a Long Elmo meme page and I made not one, but 2 music videos promoting Long Elmo 2020 for president. Okay. Because like basically last year, after I'd gotten the Long Elmo, me and a bunch of my friends, we went to Mexico and I learned in Mexico that you can buy pretty much anything in Tulum specifically, you can buy like prescription drugs over the counter. So when I was in Tulum, I bought just like, they had like Vicodin, Percocet, Xanax, all that other shit or whatever. So like, I just like dropped $1,000, bought like all of them. And then me and my friends who I was with, we took like 1 pill from like each bottle. We crushed them all up to like together. And then we each did lines of them. And then after doing like a line of that shit, in my head, I was like, the strength is in the length. The strength is in the length.
Okay, that's a bar.
And so then I wrote a song called The Strength is in the Length. And it was a Long Elmo presidential campaign song. And oh my God, why am I even talking about that?
Where did I ask you about Long Elmo? Okay, God. I asked because I wanted to know where the fuck Elmo came from.
Australia.
I watched
answer.
I watched your video.
Australia, Elmer.
That's fun.
Actually, do you actually like diddle yourself with it?
It doesn't. I tried to. I mean, I'll try it with anything, right? Like I think.
Yeah, I feel that.
So basically, like I take it and I like rub it between, and it feels like it's warm, but it doesn't. It doesn't have like the right clitoral pressure, and then and some of it is like it's so hard for me to be to do that and still be turned on because it's funny. I will say though that recently, so I went on a date with this guy. We went back to his place, and he did this thing where he, the Theragun. Mm-hmm. So like that Theragun is like that massage gun or whatever. Mm-hmm. And he basically was like, "Hey, like I discovered this thing where if I attach a cock ring to the Theragun, it actually feels really good on my cock. But then like the end piece can feel really good on your vagina. You want to try it?" I was like, "Yeah, of course." And so literally he like took the Theragun and he had like a little vibrator extension, and he used the Theragun like on my pussy to like vibrate it in that like super mechanical way, and it was like amazing. And then it was amazing.
They're so
such
strong.
An intense
I know.
No, but it wasn't because it wasn't like the direct
he's on like number 2 setting.
Number 1 is ridiculous.
No, it was a number 1 setting, but it wasn't like the gun was like pounding me in the pussy, right? It was like it was on the side. It was like and so it was just like the vibrator. So it was like it was like a Super Saiyan vibrator. Okay. And then he put it on his cock and then penetrated me so he had a cock ring attached to the Theragun.
So are you guys married?
I wish. No, I'm just like a little too much of a hoe for that. Like it's like I need to taste every rainbow in every dimension.
Live your best life.
And how far into the rainbow are we? What's left?
My God. So like I actually have this like bingo card, or I made my own bingo card. So once I started getting like, internet clout or whatever. Oh, so
Bing ho card.
Being a hoe card, yes. And it was just like like checking off men as like accomplishments, because like so some context about me, I'm 28, but I wasn't attractive until I was 24. And so basically the first 24 years of my life was just like me. The reason why I'm like this is because I didn't get enough attention when I was younger, and then like, you know, it took me 24 years to learn how to like be attractive, as in how to do my eyebrows, because literally I was just like, what is this, da, 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 da. And then like at some point someone did the eyebrow thing, I was like, oh, this is what I've been missing. And like, and you know, I was slowly, oh God, I always just grew up in such an ugly place. Like I'm from the Bay Area. Everyone in the Bay Area is ugly as shit. I think it's like it should be illegal.
She's from the Bay Area.
Well, then we're the only two attractive people from the Bay Area. Literally. No, I mean, like, well, before this, I was like, oh God, like, so before this, I worked in tech. I like, you know, I used to work for Google.
You were a nerd.
I know, ew, right? And I was, but I was a nerd, but like without being smart. So it was like the worst of both worlds. I was like, fuck, I'm like in this like loser community, but I don't have like the brains to like even be like a good loser. And so, God, why am I even talking about this? Remind me.
Talk about whatever you want.
Okay, so, okay. So I wasn't attractive until I was 24. And then I was also in like, okay, so like I graduated from Berkeley, and Berkeley is like notorious for having just like the ugliest people in the world. It's just sort of like, oh, let's just take all these really ugly people and like put them all in one. I mean, I was one of them.
Right.
I literally was
I know a couple of hot ass girls from Berkeley.
Oh, well, women are just good in general. So like women in general are just like, I think we can all agree that women are better looking than men in general.
I'll agree with that.
Like I just think that women in general are better looking than men. And
bingo card, by the way.
Bingo
card.
Thank you so much for like, yeah, I'm very like
The clock knows.
Yeah, so it's all coming together. You haven't seen me at 10% of my anyway. So Berkeley was very ugly there, was ugly when I was working in tech. And then like I moved to New York in 2017, and that's when I was 24. And then I kind of like saw how hot everyone was in New York, and I was like, oh, well, I need to be hot too. So then I just made friends with like the right people, as in hot people, and they like kind of helped me like figure out how to be hot. I was like, okay, cool, like I'll be hot. Oh, and at that point, that's when I started to like get less acne, because I had just like the worst battle with acne, and my parents wouldn't let me do any of those like steroids that help you get off it. So I was just like this weird acne person with no eyebrows. It was terrible. And so now that I'm a little more conventionally attractive and just like desirable in general, I'm still like riding the high of all that attention, you know, because like all these like attractive people slide in my DMs, and I'm like, oh my God, maybe. And then so I made myself this little bingo card. So I have like, so one row is like just athletes. So because it's like, oh, I'll have people from like, you know, the NFL or like MLB or like whatever like slide in, and then so I try to get like one from each sport.
Yeah.
And like literally I slept with this like one baseball player, like literally just because he was a baseball player, to like add to my bingo card. And he literally had the personality of a baseball, like literally, like he had the personality of like a piece of paper. But I was like, whatever, at least it's a warm dildo, like I don't have to warm it up myself. And then I had another row for like models, just like conventionally attractive models. So I was like, okay, cool. Like I got like Wilhelmina, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Okay, got one Wilhelmina. I don't have an IMG yet. If you're an IMG model with no personality, who's down to just like basically be dead while I ride you, hit me up after this.
You're so cool.
I'm still in the process of collecting. I'm gonna be a hoe for a very long time. I actually so last year, it's October, so last November I got out of a 5-year relationship. And no, because I was this past year, it's like my first year being single in like 7 years, because I went a 2-year one before that, and it's like, no, those relationships were like lovely and great, and now I'm like just fully hoe.
Yes.
Like fully with a capital H O whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like I know it's, you know, I always joke, I'm just like, hey, look, it's a 28-year-old who thinks being a drugged out slut is a personality, but that kind of is all that I am. Just kidding. It's one of those things that I am, but yeah.
You're complex. And, you know, I feel like that's such a fun time to be in your host stage. Is like you're popping right now. You know,
I know it's literally so exciting. And I've been doing this thing where, okay, so I've been some hippie girl told me that if I do apple cider vinegar in the morning, it like makes you less bloated. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, but then I started doing it. I was like, oh my God, I'm less bloated. And I mean, it also is kind of related to the fact that I've been doing a lot of ketamine like because literally like every night I'm just like, I want to enter the land of being a boob fairy. And like literally like you know how Doja.
That's your entry pass. So you have to-
Exactly.
okay.
You know how Doja Cat in Kiss Me More, how she was just standing in the middle, she was just doing this shit?
Yeah.
You know, it's like she's just doing, like, I fucking love her. But I was just doing that shit, like, alone, like, naked in my apartment. And I'm like,
Yeah.
And
And
yeah,
you're out here now, like from the Bay. Like, are you a permanent LA resident?
pretty much. I moved. I grew up in the Bay and then did like the whole like ugly Silicon Valley thing, and then I moved to New York, Manhattan in 2017. New York, like Manhattan, like just so you know that like I make money.
Movie New York. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I identify with that so much more because like New York is so much more of my personality, because like I feel like a lot of people in California are chill. Like I'm not chill. Like I'm like I'm not like I like people are like, oh yeah, I'm just chill, go with the flow. I'm like, no, I'm very energetic, I'm very manic, I'm very frenetic, and I'm also like, well, I'm medicated and in therapy, but like I'm bipolar, and so like so I'm either like or like you know,
Yeah,
and so like no, because like literally sometimes when I'm alone, when I'm like getting manic alone, like every morning, like I'll just like feel the mania, and I take meds for being bipolar, but like I will just feel this like fucking creature like trying to get out of my skin, and like I will literally be like so in my building I have like floor to ceiling windows, and like the entire thing is just like visible, but I don't really care who sees me naked, because if anyone posts it and it's just like Chunky says no, I can always just pull the Asian card and be like, that's another Asian, you fucking race, you know.
But what if they zoom in and like, look at the baby hairs?
Fuck. Hey, a lot of Asians have
Think about
baby
these
hairs.
things.
Oh, you think about these things. You have baby
I
hairs?
think about all things. I have 0 hairs.
Okay.
So that's how I would get caught if I was naked.
No, but seriously, but like literally, like every morning, I'm just gonna illustrate it really quick. So like literally, like I'm not even kidding. Like every morning, like normally I wake up and I feel like shit because I'm not on drugs yet. I'm like fuck, and then I wake up and like I will literally be like naked and like squatting in front of my mirror like this, and I'll just be like I'll just be like thinking of like stupid shit, and be like
Okay.
I'm gonna sit.
Just waiting for what happens next. Okay, so you get into your stance.
Yeah, like I get into my stance and I'm just like like I'm a creature. Like I just feel very like I always just feel like a creature. Like I've always
But
felt
where's
like,
the release for the creature? Like, what is that? Like, after you get in your crouch, what happens next?
yeah. So what happens next is like it's a myriad of things, because I need to expand my energy somehow. So like I think the kind of boring answer is like I'll like work out, like I'll work it off or whatever. Like I'll be like sitting in my pool or like working out. But like to be honest, like a lot of my content I make when I'm just like extremely manic. So like so I'll just like make like a fuck ton of content. Like I'll write a song. So like I write these like so basically I make these like so me and one of my really good friends, Brad, he's Scumbag Dad on TikTok, we make these like terrible songs. And people will but they go viral. Like I made this one song last year called Don't Kill Yourself, You're Too Sexy.
Seen it.
And we literally that was like on that same Mexico trip where we made The Strength Is in the Link, that Elmo song. And we were just high. We're like, let's make a song. And like literally it's like, you know, Brad makes the beats, I write the lyrics, or we both kind of like do everything. And then like we'll just like be on drugs and like 30 minutes, like one song, 30 minutes, another song, 30 minutes, another song. And people will comment and be like, this song sucks. And I'm like, yes, that's the point. Or they'd be like, it's like, it sounds like you made this on a laptop. Yes, like literally every song is like made on a laptop using the fucking like laptop microphone or whatever. Why am I talking about this?
We forgot.
I forgot. I don't know, but
Yeah.
hey,
Okay,
I've heard the songs, and you just dropped a new one about fucking.
Real quick.
Huh?
Can we
Fucking
get the
freezing.
AC
I'm
off?
fucking freezing.
yeah.
Like next level, my
did you
nipples
make
are
it colder?
so hard.
Oh!
I can't even fucking focus. I'm
told
so cold.
We're almost done.
Do you see the hands?
Berg, am I
The
doing a good
hands?
job in looking at you? Can you give me some validation through the screen?
Oh my god.
Thank
Oh,
you.
nice.
You are doing amazing. I'm fucking cold.
It is
and
very
I just am trying to
cold.
drink
Cold.
to get warm.
All right. So you got.
So funny.
And the curtain is right in his face,
Yeah,
so I
so
can't
you
even make
see?
eye contact.
Yeah.
I'm like, help me. My nipples is so they went down, but I'm fucking cold.
I don't think they ever was.
Okay,
showing.
Nah.
thank God, but I'm freezing.
Yeah, it's chilly.
So it's I feel like, you know, YouTubers have their community and like TikTokers have our community because
It's different. Everybody kind of came on the platform at the same time.
Exactly. And it's kind of like, it's like we're like a generation of content creators.
Right. So
if that makes
you
sense.
can try things out and everybody's on the same page.
Totally. No, exactly. And we all kind of go through the same struggles. So I think, content creators, we all go through like similar things. Like everybody goes through the emotional highs of like a video doing well and a video not doing well. Like everyone has everybody has the experience of like doing some low effort thing and having it go viral and putting like your blood, sweat and tears into something and having it totally flop. And so like it's sort of just like, are you experiencing this at the same time as other people? Because like, when I was going through this shit, I was talking to my friends who had been YouTubers for like 10 years. They're like, oh yeah, just like, don't think about it. And I'm just like, okay, cool. That's like not helpful right now though. Because I'm not really.
When I would sit here and I'd be like, the comments hurt. They're like, so ignore it. I'm like, I don't know how to do that yet.
No, exactly. Like, I mean, my relationship with hate is so different now versus like when I first started. Like literally when I first started, every single little hate comment, I was just like, God, like I wish I could just fucking reach through the screen and strangle this person with my like literally I would have these like vivid fantasies, like you like user 0650 would be like, oh, like girls are so with no profile pic, no content, and I was just sort of like, God, I wish I could just dangle you over a pit of fire by your scrotum and have your digits cut off and grinded and force fed to you while I
I can tell you went to school. Like I can tell you went to a university. Some of the things you say, I'm like, she went to scrotum, and she said, cut off your digit. I said, that's a finger. That's a finger.
Hold on, she not talking about a number.
Right.
She talking
that's
about
a finger. She went to school.
Well, I did a degree in computer science and neuroscience from Berkeley, and I did work for Google. So
What a nerd.
I know, what a nerd. No, like literally every
it's really cool. That's why sometimes when you're talking, I'm like, that's exactly why I liked your content, because it is not just surface level. You can tell that you know what you're talking about.
Thank you so much for saying that, because like
and I'm not even trying to stroke your ego. I'm like legitimately like when I'm listening.
I have a hard on cloner right now.
There you go. I could.
You know how California's in a drought? Not anymore, bitch.
Thank you.
Let it go.
Let go. No, but like seriously, like every time someone is just like, oh, who are you? What do you do? And I'm like, well, I used to work for Google, and I'm a content creator now. But but like every excuse I get to be like, I worked for Google. So that's how you know I'm smart. Are you listening?
Yeah.
Make this about me. I'm different. Okay. No, but it was great. So like a lot of my friends who like went to Harvard, they'll always just be like, I went to school in Boston, and it's just like, just say you went to Harvard.
Yeah.
Just fucking say you just
We know.
Like when people have like some big achievement, they're like, oh no, I'm just like, oh my God. It's so like, I think Mark Zuckerberg on his LinkedIn, I forgot if it's
he
still
has a
there.
LinkedIn?
Oh, I know, right? I know. So
Why?
Mark Zuckerberg,
that's insulting. That's a slap in the face of the rest
it's
of
a
us.
hate crime, actually. It's
I don't
hate
even have a
crime to the
LinkedIn
working
account,
class.
and he has one.
That's a secret sliding DMs on the LinkedIn.
Yeah,
You can't do it anywhere else.
That's insulting.
No, it's literally, it's just like, haha, you're so funny, Mark. Or it could be like the room, oh hi, Mark. But like literally, I remember seeing his LinkedIn back when I was in college, and in his bio he says, I like making things, and I was like, ew, because it's always like, these people who are like, really big and successful, and they're just like it'd be like the equivalent of fucking Meryl Streep being like, I'm an actor or whatever. It's like, shut up. Shut up. You know what I mean? I'm just sort of like, no, I'm just going to go in and be like, hello, can everybody pay attention to me? I worked for Google, so I'm smart, and I have a fat ass. Please look at it.
I'm TikTok famous.
I'm TikTok famous. No, but seriously. Oh, but you asked about the transition from like, from gross chicken to sex videos. So
because I mean, it is very different from the videos that a lot of people started following you
totally.
off of to where you
Absolutely.
are now. I think the last video was you talking about being canceled and something with sex and drugs. You made a music video.
Yeah, sex, drugs, violence.
There we go.
Yeah, no, I mean, the world is so easy, right? Like, I think like content creators, it's like, we kind of strike a healthy balance between like, here's this thing that I know will go viral, even though I've done it a million fucking times. I'm a sellout, so whatever. Do that for the business purpose. And then I have like my more niche stuff where I'm just like, let's start a breast milk religion and stay up until 4 a.m. and talk about how we can make Jason Derulo come out of it. And so, and because I've just noticed, I'm like, oh, like when I do like my really niche stuff that I'm passionate about, people are like, I don't what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. But then it's sort of like blah blah blah, and I shoved it up my ass. Everyone's like, ha, girl, funny ass joke. But I'm like, whatever. I'm an entrepreneur.
So you give a little bit of this and you give a little bit of that.
That and this. But I remember, so my TikTok growth trajectory has been very like up and down, which I think everybody can relate to, where it was like, oh, from like I started in January of 2020, and then for the first 5 months I was just like growing steadily, and then I did my cult thing, and that like made me hyper viral. Then I like flopped for 6 months, and then I like rose again. But anyway, so I remember I was plateauing in terms of like growth and followers, and like I was just kind of like creatively stunted. And then as a and like very non-seriously, like I had never made a thirst trap before, so I just made a thirst trap. So I think I was
That's
at like
how most of us start.
yeah, I was just
Most of us start thirst trap, and then it's like, oh, by the way, there you go.
and it's like, oh, by the
That's what
way,
you
I
practice
actually
it.
have an extremely wrinkly brain. I'm slaying you with this sickening brilliance and eleganza. And so so then I made this thirst trap, and it like broke me out. Like I think I was stuck at like 2.7 million on TikTok for like forever, and I was like, I made this fucking thirst trap. It became one of my most viral videos. It got me to 3 million
I
in
just
like
love how you casually said 2.7 million. Like that was
numbers move differently on TikTok.
Right.
numbers move
She
differently.
casually said 2.7 million. I've been at 56 because I don't post nothing. I was eating ice cream yesterday, and I'm
56 million,
Damn. It's crazy because like numbers are so distorted on TikTok.
It really is.
And it's so crazy because it's like, you know, I think with YouTube there's at least a little more like TikTok is just like it's new, it's I mean it's
I
not
follow everybody on TikTok. If you put one good video, I'm following you. I don't care
Same.
what else is next. I'm following you. But on
Same.
YouTube,
I'm literally so easy. I'm so easy in that way.
TikTok, yes. Instagram, I'm not fucking following nobody. Nobody gets a follow. YouTube, if I'm subbing for your stuff, I know what content you're putting out, and it's going to be consistent, and that's why I subscribe. But TikTok, everybody gets a follow.
No, because it's so easy because it's like, oh, like literally, oh God, I will talk to these people who are like, I don't know if I want to follow that person. Like, I like that one video they made. Blah, 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 blah. Like, literally, like when I'm scrolling, I don't think I've ever watched TikTok sober. Like, it's always just like I'm high and like in the bathtub or on the toilet. And I'm like, I'm in my like, you know, intimate perverted brain, and I'm just like, and then if like literally like in the first few seconds of a video, it'll be like, ha, I'm like, cool, follow, whatever.
Yeah.
Like maybe I'll see more of it, whatever. But it's so interesting because like I think on our side it's so easy to feel like everything is just a numbers game, and I always forget that like real people watch my stuff, like especially, oh my God, I have this like, I mean, I don't want to really advertise it, but I'm just doing it anyway. So I have this like private channel. I haven't posted on it in a while, but like I used to be very active on this like private channel that I had, and it was more just like a personal diary. It was just for me to like be really gross, you know, and say stuff that I should only say to my therapist. So it was just a way for me to vent because I felt like you know, during the pandemic I was going through like all this like insane change, and no one really like could relate to me, not because I'm like so special and quirky or whatever, but really it was just kind of like a unique trajectory. And so because, you know, I literally like I was like, cool, I just had this tech career for like that I've been building for, I don't know, 10 fucking years, and then I left to shake my ass online for a $30 discount on Jed North. Leave that out because
We
I
all
give
been
them free
there.
marketing, whatever. No, but seriously, and so so I feel like 2020 was like so fucking insane for me because I was like, oh, I'm going from like being a corporate slave to like a solo person. I'm going from this like very like, you know, PG like sterile like tech nerdy world to entertainment. And then I also moved from like New York to LA. Oh my God, is this turning into therapy? I'm so sorry. It's boring. It's boring now. It's boring now because I'm being vulnerable.
It's your moment. That's why you're here.
Ew. It's like, you know, every time I'm like, you know, quote unquote, like open and vulnerable in my life, it just reminds me of like, you know, like after you like come, and it's like really sensitive, and then they like keep going. You're like, and so that's a little bit how it feels right now. But yeah, so the reason why, wow, this is like a
change.
but this is like
you know,
a 30
I ask
minute
questions
answer.
from time to time. They get answered sometimes. Sometimes they don't.
Sometimes
It's
they
just
don't.
to start. You know, it's just to start a conversation. I like where you're going with your rant, though.
But then when I, you know, I like plateaued at like 2 because you know, for what. Anyway, so prior to me being like sexy online, I always thought that it'd be like funnier if I was uglier. So I'd always like, you know, like me with that, like I'm like, I don't need help in making myself ugly. Like that's just automatic for me. But like before I would like intentionally make myself really ugly for my videos because I thought that it actually helped my comedy. And I think it did in some way. Like I would like literally like, okay, so I do the baby hairs thing, no beauty filter. And literally I would do this thing to make my skin look bad. I would like rub my hands together like this and be like, to make it.
I feel like that's such a TikTok thing. I'm not even going to lie. I think it's the weirdest thing that on TikTok, y'all make yourselves extra unattractive to then surprisingly look how you actually look, which is very good.
Yeah, no, but I love doing that shit. Where
It's so weird because some of the transition videos, it's like they draw in these eyebrows and these moles and these things that they don't actually have to just show up looking like how they did in the first place, which was actually very attractive.
I love being ugly and hot. Like it's just funny because I can go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, what is it that people might not know about you that you want them to know about you?
Oh, so something I do want people to know about me is that I'm actually like a very nice person. Like, so it's this weird thing where it's like I. Like to people who I like I am kind of like a cunt to strangers, but like to people who I like, I'm very actually like very kind and sweet and loving of like my friends, like people who are like show me loyalty or who are in my in group. I'm like, and it's like this thing where it's like because I always get this. So like when I meet somebody for the first time who like knows me online, like I can't even count how many people have said this to me. People are always like, oh, like I was surprised by like how nice and like how sweet you were. And I was like, what? Me talking about like drug trafficking orphans in Eastern Russia doesn't scream nice person to you? But like I don't know, like on the inside I'm just like a little bitch, you know? Like on the inside I'm just sort of like, oh my God, like you did that little thing for like I like, you know, and like anytime someone so I'm still kind of in this phase where like again I wasn't attractive till I was 24, and so the idea of like me being desired is still very new for me, and I'm like riding the high of it, kind of like when you turn 21 and you can just go to a bar and be like haha. Not that we weren't all using fakes before, but now you don't have to be like scared or whatever. And so yeah, I would just like people to know that like, you know, on the inside I am like
You're sensitive.
Yeah, I'm a little bitch. I'm a Cancer moon. Does that mean anything?
Oh,
no, I literally like a fan for me actually did my what is it? Horoscope? Is yeah, the thing where like they like did my whole like you're a Gemini main and you're like a Cancer moon
rising.
And I know, and I was just like exactly. So I was just like, oh, what does Cancer moon mean? They were just like, oh, it just means like you're moody and emotional. And you're like a little bitch on the inside. And I was like, fuck, that's so true.
Well, I'm glad you were able to vent with us, and I'm glad you're coming into your own, and I'm proud of my Asian sister for repping for our peoples, and I
fucking love you.
And
Jesus fucking Christ, I fucking love you.
I fucking love you too. I'm glad. Thanks for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Like literally, like because I remember I saw like I was just scrolling through my feed and I was just like, oh, there's Timothy, that person who I admire and I'm extremely jealous of, and blah, blah, blah. I'll just like literally I was just sort of like, if I just give my all to him, maybe he'll notice me a little bit. Like literally, I can't even tell you like how excited I was when I found that you followed me. Like the concept of like you know, the fact that I was even a concept in your mind for longer than half a millisecond. I was like, it was amazing. My eyes just rolled so far in the back of my head that I felt like they were going to drop through my throat. I was going to shit them out and have to clean them, put them back in my eye sockets. But thank you so much for having me.
That's the sweetest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Oh my God. Okay.
Well, where can we find you if people don't know where to find you?
Probably coming home from a one night stand, but so I'm at ChunkysDead, CH whatever you can spell. I mean, maybe you can't, whatever, just be smart. So ChunkysDead on literally everything. But if you want to find me on Spotify, I'm also ChunkysDead. I don't know why I said but. I make terrible music. Find me on Instagram and TikTok. More specifically Instagram. I just feel like the vanity in me is like, please follow me on Instagram. I don't know, like slide into my DMs. I'm literally like, I'm so single, I'm so horny, I'm so desperate, I'm so easy. Like literally just like,
she's down.
Yeah, I'm down. Just like take advantage of the fact that I'm like super thirsty right now and like available emotionally. And I'm in my hoe phase. That's what I'm in my hoe phase. I'm very easy to get into things. Like literally, like I will do, because like I love fashion. Like I fucking love fashion. So like literally people be like, oh my God, like how much did they pay you to like post that like photo of you wearing their clothes? And I was like, nothing. I actually messaged them. I'm just sort of like, I don't care. But people are like, oh, but you know you can get paid. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I love clothes and I love getting free stuff. I'm the most stereotypical like whorish sellout ever. Like just get, and I'm like a classic narcissist. So if you want to get through to me, just either like give me drugs, like tell me how pretty I am, tell me I'm so funny, like whatever. That's it.
Well, thanks for coming. You're so funny and so pretty.
Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God, I'll do it again.
All right, y'all. Thanks for listening, watching another episode of No Chaser Podcast. Thank you for ChunkysDead for coming through. yeah, crawl. Do all the crawling. Make sure y'all are tuning in on YouTube if you're not watching. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
I'm Nikki Blades.
Bye.